church planting was never an option for us. The one thing I was very sure of is that I would never plant a church. My name is Joseph Anderson, and I am excited to be planting a church in Atlanta. I read this book by Francis Chan that changed my life. So he takes this illustration and he says, if you take your life and you put it on a scale, one side of the scale are things that will fade into oblivion. The other side of the scale are things that will impact eternity. Where is your scale heavy? Guys, that question rocked me. And so now we're in Jacksonville. I read this book and we move back to Hickory, North Carolina to help some friends start a college ministry to disciple college students. People were saying to me, strangers, hey man, I see the hand of the Lord on your life. You should seriously consider going to seminary and getting a ministry. So we did. And someone said something just really wise to us. They said, hey, we think that your vision is really good. Your plan to plant a church is really good. We just think you should hold your hands open to where you'll plant that church. Now, my wife and I grew up right outside of Atlanta. And so that was the one place we knew we didn't want to plant a church, believe it or not. But the Lord just kept pressing in on our heart this one question, right? He shifted our question from where can we most strategically, effectively plant a church to where's my kingdom lacking? And so we wanted to be in a place where we could be multicultural. We wanted to be in a place for movement. And lastly, we wanted to be in a place where we could be on mission. We tell people that we're really going down there for the first 6 months to do 4 things. We want to be good missiologists, so pray that our people really comprehend the loves, the fears, the desires, the idols of the people in our community. That our people would be able to understand who those people are so that we can contextualize the gospel well. Number 2, we really want to form culture, right? So pray that we could be a people who are disciple-minded. Pray that we are a people who believe in missional lifestyle. Pray that we are people who are bonded together by the Spirit of God. Pray that we love one another like family. We really want to form culture. Number 3, we want to earn trust, right? We want to earn the trust of our community. So pray that we have opportunities to serve. Pray that we build relationships in those contexts. Pray that the Lord is kind and brings salvation as we serve and bring the gospel into those areas. And then lastly, we want to pray. We want to ask the Lord to move in power. And so would you join us in that? We want to see God do what only he can do. And so those are the ways you could be praying for us short term. We exist to form disciples over time into greater love of God and neighbor. And here's what we believe. We believe that if we do that well, we will see our vision of seeing the city of Atlanta transformed by a distinct people with distinct love in every space we occupy. We think we'll see that come to fruition. We believe that God has a desire to see this church planted, and we believe that he will call people to be a part of it. So our simple ask is that you ask and you consider and see what the Lord says.